evening and welcome to the historic Watertown Civic Arena, the legendary home of the Watertown Aeros. You are watching Aero TV, the premier high school sports broadcast produced entirely by high school students and community members. I am Cam Corey and I'm joined here this evening by Chris Ortmeyer, the Executive Director of the Aero Education Foundation. Thanks for joining us.
Hi Cam, thanks for having me.
So this is Chris's first time here on Aero TV.
My very first time on Aero TV, and this is quite a view up here.
And it's a long ways up here. We both learn that every time we walk up, so very true, very true. Well, hey, some exciting things going on at the Aero Education Foundation.
Yeah, so we got, in a couple weeks, we have our annual Harvest fundraiser coming up. And what AeroEd does for the high school, all of the grade, I guess K-12 was how we should say that. We are set up in a way with the IRS where any funds we raise can only be given back to the Watertown School District. So we do raise money for our teachers, teacher grants. We administer over 80 scholarships every year for high school grads. We offset the cost for driver's ed for some students. We help new teachers with their classroom startup. And tonight we actually have our golf cart here that we're going to raffle off at Harvest in a couple of weeks.
Well, yeah, where is the golf cart? I think it's parked, on the north side of the Civic Arena here this evening.
Yep, and then throughout the game, it looks like Ryan did a nice job there, having it up on the signboard there. So raffle tickets are $100, and all of our proceeds that we raise for the event go right back into our general fund, which, like I said, administers all the teacher grants and scholarships, helps with scholarships.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get maybe one of our crew members will be able to get a live look at the golf cart down there. So raffle tickets are $100.
Yep, raffle tickets are $100. Sorry, Cam, go ahead.
Yeah, so $100. And do you sell a certain number? Do you sell just as many as you can? How do you do that?
So this year our goal is to sell 600 tickets. If we get to 650, we'll be really excited, but 600 is what our initial goal is. And there's 12 chances to win on there. So our first chance, we had an early bird drawing on August 26th. And all of those people who bought tickets prior to that, their name goes back into the big drawing. So we will draw for the golf cart or $5,000 cash. The winner can make that choice. And then from there, we give away another 11 prizes, and they're all cash prizes. So 12 chances to win one out of 600, your odds are pretty good.
Well, so for somebody like me that golfs one time a year, this would still be something for me to enter. I mean, not only is it going to a good cause, but potentially I'd be able to take the $5,000 if I was the big winner.
Absolutely, and people tell me the same thing. The golf cart's worth between $13,000 and $14,000, so you still may want to take the golf cart and sell it if you're not. But I'm with you. Yeah, if you don't golf so much, the value is different for everybody. That's for sure.
All right, let me take that back. I'll take the golf cart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right.
Okay, very good. And so you're going to be at the here in the concourse, the Watertown Civic Arena tonight, in between sets. And if somebody wants to purchase a ticket, they can come out and I assume purchase one from you today?
Yeah, I'm set up to take credit cards tonight, and then I can also do cash or check. And you can always do it online if you're more comfortable with that at aeroeducationfoundation.org. There's a Harvest tab, and if you click on that, it's pretty easy to maneuver around there, and you can buy your raffle ticket right online there as well. Fantastic.
Well, Chris is going to stay with us throughout this first set, and then she'll be out in the concourse. So if you are in the building here tonight, you want to go out and purchase a raffle ticket, or if you're coming in and listening to us, feel free to go out there, see Chris, and purchase one of those tickets. Again, it is a great fundraiser, and we'll talk more about Harvest as we go through. And you're also going to be at the football game probably tomorrow night, right?
Well, we haven't set that one in stone yet. For sure, homecoming, because we're going to do tailgating that night like AeroEd always does, so the golf cart will be there for sure. We're making some arrangements. It's possible we'll be at the football game, but not for sure yet.
All right, very good. Well, Chris, we've got a good one here tonight. We've got an exciting ESD conference matchup between two fierce rivals, the Brookings Bobcats and the Watertown Aeros. And we're coming live from the Watertown Civic Arena. We've got a showdown that promises to be really, this is a rivalry game. Last year they played twice. Down in Brookings, the Aeros ended up winning 3-1, and right here, the last time these two teams played in the Civic Arena, it was a 3-2 heartbreaker for the Brookings Bobcats, where Watertown did come out ahead. Brookings, as all the fans know, is only 45 miles south of Watertown. These two teams and these players know each other really, really well. Let's talk about the season's Bobcats. The Brookings Bobcats enter tonight with a solid 3-2 record. They've posted wins over Aberdeen, Spearfish, and Mitchell, but they've taken losses against Single A, South Dakota Single A, #1 ranked Del Rapids Warriors, and the Huron Tigers. The Bobcats are led offensively by their dynamic outside hitters in junior Macy Even. She stands at 5'9" tall and does have 47 kills on the season. Senior Riley Thompson is the other outside hitter. She adds 35 kills to her tally as well. Brookings does run a 6-2 offense, and they feature a pair of setters in junior Cameron Strike and senior Kimber Buys. Both stand at 5'8" tall. On the defensive side, the Bobcats are anchored by senior Morgan Norgard, who has racked up an impressive 71 digs so far this season. Macy Even contributes 55 digs as well. She's in that second spot in the defensive backcourt. In just her second year at the helm, Coach Erin Thomas is looking to guide her team to a conference victory. We'll talk a little bit more about the connections of Erin Thomas and the Watertown area. Now let's talk about the Watertown Aeros. They come in to this match with a 3-3 record, fresh off a thrilling 5-set battle in their home opener against the 3-time Minnesota AAA state champions Marshall Tigers. Watertown has faced some tough competition this season with losses to the reigning Class B state champion and #1 ranked Chester Flyers and the Class A powerhouse of Del Rapids, also rated #1 in South Dakota in Class A. But the Aeros have notched wins against AA, that's the state's largest division, teams of Pierre, Brandon Valley, and Douglas. Leading the charge for the Aeros is senior outside hitter Emery Thury, a first-team All-State selection. She stands at 5'10" tall and has tallied 69 kills this season. She's hitting at a 201 clip. Right beside her at the net is 6'1" senior middle hitter Madison Grimsrud. She chips in with 47 kills and a team-leading 19 blocks. And we can't forget about the rising star junior outside hitter Anna Hertz. She's already made her mark with a second on the team with 54 kills on the season. Running the offense for the Aeros is the floor captain and setter Grace Corey. She's back on the court after missing last season due to an ACL injury. Corey has dished out 169 assists so far and will be crucial to the Aeros' success tonight. On defense, two-year starting libero Natalie Pearson holds down the backcourt with 83 digs, closely followed by Thury with 71. We're going to turn it over to the public address announcer, Sam Mooney, for our national anthem.
Stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty personnel not in uniform may salute the flag. coaches for Brookings are Michelle Adamson, Abby Finch, Morgan Delane, and your head coach is Aaron Thomas. And now for your Watertown Aeros. A junior outside hitter, number 3, Anna Hurst. Senior outside hitter, number 5, Emery Thurdy. A senior setter, number 7, Grace Corey. Number 10, a sophomore middle hitter, Reese Munger. A defensive specialist, number 14, senior Emma Hendricks. A senior middle hitter, number 19, Madison Grinsrud. And your libero, number 4, senior Natalie Pearson. Your assistant coaches tonight for the Aeros are Kelly McCarty, Katie Strandy, Erica Paulson, head coach tonight, Kelly Ketwig.
And welcome back to the Watertown Civic Arena. Camp Corey here with Chris Ortmeyer, the Executive Director of the Aero Education Foundation. She's on hand as harvest is coming up.
It is coming up, and we spend a lot of money investing some of our the funds that we raise back into our teachers. We each year send them to a professional development conference. We've committed to do that every year at a cost of $20,000, or I'll say an investment of $20,000. And all of the teachers for that curriculum, K-12, have an opportunity to go. So, we're sending someone from every level for whatever the professional development conferences we can get them at, and I think that's such an amazing thing, and I'm glad we're doing that. I know we've sent math, I think we've sent art, and there were some really good breakout sessions they said at the math conference a while ago, like over 500 breakout sessions. So I know
Wow.
they learned a lot. Yeah, it was
That's great. That is great. So we are getting ready for some volleyball, and we will start with Emma Hendricks, the senior for the Aero. She's a left-hander. She's going to go ahead and serve that one. It is Doug. Buys with the set over to even, blocked by the Aeros. That's something the Aeros will be looking for tonight. Coach Kelly Ketwig coaching in place of Rosemary Bellum. And even swings, and that is long. So a nice volley to start off the match. Both teams trying to feel each other out. Hendricks will go back to the service line and serve for her second attempt. And that one is long, so that ties up the match at 1-1 here. The game 1-1 in the early going. And that is served out. Emma Hendricks, it looked like she went after that one, but it does go long. Kinsley Johnson, another senior DS, back to serve for the Aeros. She floats that one over, knuckleball serve. Buys with the set. And it is dug out by the Aeros. Emery Thury swings, and she hits that long for an attack error. Emery Thury has committed to play collegiately at St. Cloud State University in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And Corey gives that right back to Thury. And that is down for a kill off of Macy Even. Madison Grimsrud back to serve for the Aeros, and she is going to get an ace off of the libero. Aeros up 4-2 in the early going. And that one goes long. So Chris, you've got a former Aero athlete playing collegiately. Where's she at?
I do. She's at Dakota Wesleyan. She's a Tiger right now, representing them on the softball program. Been there 2 years. She started at Dakota State, made the switch last year. So this will be her second year, junior year.
And Dakota Wesleyan down in Mitchell, of course.
You got it. You're familiar with that
yeah,
campus.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I used to teach there a little bit. Grace Corey back to serve after the kill from Emery Thury. Emery's got 2 in the early going of this match. And right over the right side blocker of Bach down for a kill. Fun storyline that we may have tonight is, and we're going to see her go back to serve right now, is Cameron Strike, setter for Brookings. In fact, Strike and Grace Corey did some off-season training together throughout the season in setting, and tonight they find each other on opposite sides of the net. There's a good dig by Strike. Corey now on the other side, going to give it to Munger. Munger swings. That's dug up by the libero, but unable to handle it in the front row. Kill for Reese Munger. Reese Munger is one of the youngsters for the Aeros. She's a sophomore. The Aeros are looking for both her and Bach to find the speed of the game, adjust to the speed of the game. And, you know, we heard former coach Beth Scott talk about, hey, if Munger and Bach can work on getting 2 sets or 2 kills apiece each set, that is going to bode well and give some room for Thury and Hertz and Grimsrud to really take off. Brookings looking for a touch. They're not going to get it. So that is an error for Brookings. The Aero's up early here, 8-4. Emery Thury back to serve. Hertz swings and off of Strike for a kill. Anna Hertz is on the board for her first kill on the evening. Unforced error by Brookings. We'll see what Coach Thomas wants to do, and she calls a timeout. We're going to keep it right here during this timeout while Chris is joining us.
Yeah.
So, Chris, tell us a little bit more. Harvest is when again, and can anybody go? How do we go to Harvest?
Yeah, thanks for asking that. So how do you go to Harvest? Tickets are $35. It's an extremely casual event. I tell everybody last year, I literally wore jeans and an AC/DC t-shirt. So it's casual. $35 will get you a 2-course meal. We will have some really fun games that evening, live auction, silent auction. One of the items on our live auction this year is it's a female chocolate lab pup.
Oh, wow.
From Randy Allen Labs. Yeah, it's going to be a really good thing. And then the other thing that's really popular is we have 3 different purses. There's 2 Coach purses and a Michael Kors. Not that you want this, but your wife over here probably does. And you buy a chance to win one of those purses. One of them has a gift card in there for, well, not a gift card, but a jewelry choice in there from Riddles. So you can win some extra bling by doing that purse raffle too. So yes, anybody's welcome for $35. We'd love to have you join us.
And what's the date of Harvest again?
September 26th. It's a Thursday night at the Watertown Event Center.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you talked about Randy Allen. Randy Allen is actually a big supporter of Watertown.
I was looking for him because he usually comes to all the games. So
he does.
We just got to find him, give him a shout out if we see him over there somewhere.
Yeah, he does come and support the Aero athletes a lot, and of course now them in the classroom as well. Big block by Reese Munger, the sophomore.
It's a block party with Reese Munger.
And so last year we gave away about real close to $30,000 in teacher classroom grants. Those went for anything from math stackers to erasable whiteboards for the kids. Teachers do a really good job writing their grants and submitting requests to us. And then we have a committee that comes together and decides on awarding those grants. And it's really fun if you get to go and award those grants. The kids in the classroom are so excited for their teachers because the teachers usually share with them what they're applying for, and hugs all around for everybody. Sometimes there's a little bit of tears from the teachers and the kids both. So We just appreciate the support from the community members, the businesses, everybody that supports Arrowhead is sure doing some life-changing work in the Watertown School District.
And what's your phone number if somebody wants to give you a call and has some questions about Harvest, or maybe they want to buy a ticket later? Do you have a phone number they can contact you at?
So it's 605-882-5321, and that'll get you right to my office. And you can find out pretty much anything you would like to as well online at aeroeducationfoundation.org. My email address is on there as well, and we're pretty easy to locate.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, I'm thrilled that you're able to come up and join us. I told Chris earlier that I like having guests up here, and we appreciate that and what you do for, area teachers and, off the court, the education. We just appreciate all of that.
Well, and this is such a nice thing for me as well. I know that this Aero TV is reaching all kinds of alumni. It's reaching grandparents and aunts and uncles, people who can't be here to support actually both of these teams right now. And we may have some alumni that are now in Brookings. I don't know. Well, we do.
Sure.
I guess I do know that. So this is just such a great thing that you guys have put together. And to give me this opportunity and this platform is something I'm very appreciative of, too. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Glad to do it. So the Arrows up 14-6 in set number 1. Right now the Arrows are looking to take control. There's been, I would say, maybe a lot of out of system, probably both on both teams right now. They both want to dial this in and get some momentum. It always starts with the pass. That is in volleyball. Everything starts with the pass. You get a good pass that allows that setter to give maybe 3-4 options. Anna Hertz hits that one wide left for an error. So the Arrows right now are playing a little bit sloppy, so they need to regain control, dial this in, and free ball over to Brookings, and that drops between two Brookings Bobcats down for a kill. So it's a point, not well earned. The Arrows would like to put that in system, and we'll see Emma Hendricks come to the service line. Good hard serve by Hendricks, sets up by Strike. Is dug out by Thury. Corey now with the slide to Grimsrud, and Grimsrud goes straight down. Gets a kill off the hands of Logan Smid, the 5'8" senior DS. Logan, a really good basketball player for the Bobcats. Strike with the set to even, and that hits the top of the tape and doesn't get over, so hitting error for Macy even. Arrows up 17-8. Brookings going to give a free ball to the Arrows. See if the Arrows can do anything with it. Gives to Hertz. Hertz tips it over. Really good communication there by the Arrows. Corey went down to her knees to get that dig, and Natalie Pearson was ready for the second ball, which is able to set that to that outside hitter to get the kill. And that doesn't happen without good communication. Otherwise, the ball drops or they're going to run into each other. So well done by the Arrows in that area as far as communication. Not a big crowd here tonight in the Civic Arena. It's warm outside, beautiful evening. Maybe some folks trying to keep one last night.
Get that last yard mode in. Brookings has a nice little cheering section, though, or their student section showed up, I guess, a little bit.
A little bit.
I like ours, what the theme is for tonight, Hawaiian, it looks like, maybe? Oh, yeah, look, they're rocking it right now, aren't they?
They are.
We should start one, me, you, and Sarah. Let's start jumping around like that and remember how bad our knees are when you get this old, right?
Well, we found out how bad they're just walking up here.
Oh, man.
There is soccer going on just
right
north
across,
in Allen Mitchell Field, which is, by the way, beautiful. Aero Education Foundation have anything to do with
we do, actually.
Allen Mitchell Field?
We've been asked to raise about $250,000 for that. and we're well on our way. We got a nice donation, an anonymous donation, and then we got another one from Community Foundation, both large dollar amounts at $20,000 each, and people continue to give to that. But yeah, we're helping with phase 2 of that, and that's going to be just a wonderful project when that's done as well.
Good kill by Madison Grimsrud, and then sends Emma Hendricks back to serve and into the net for a service error. Brookings looking to get back into this game, down 10. Arrows will be out of system. Hertz swings, but it's down for a kill. Morgan Norgard, the senior libero, just couldn't get to that one in that back corner area. Kinsley Johnson comes to serve. We've got on the PA, Sam Mooney, our own Aero TV commentator. Sam Mooney is on the PA tonight at the Civic Arena. You can hear him live calling the Watertown Aero football game tomorrow night on Aero TV.
He has a good time, doesn't he?
He does. He has a lot of fun.
Makes it a lot of fun for everybody, I guess.
Arrows up 22-10 in game number 1.
Actually, Sam with Dakota Land, he's got a Dallas Goddard jersey from the Eagles that he's going to be donating. He's going to get it signed, I think, when he goes down there for spring training. Is it spring training? What are they doing right now? Football training camp, wherever he's going?
Well, tonight is actually the first night of the regular season for the NFL.
Yeah.
Sam will be missing. I understand this, we'll be missing the Eagles game tomorrow night, so all of you Sam Mooney fans out there, give him a hard time. He does not miss Eagles games, but he's going to be calling the Watertown Aero game, so he chose Watertown Aero football team over his Philadelphia Eagles, but he's going to make up for it by going to an Eagles game next week.
And I think that's when he's going to get that jersey signed, and so that'll be on one of our auction items as well. So thanks, Sam. Thanks, Dakota Land. Go
Very
Eagles.
Good. 24-11 in set number 1. Arrows commanding, but really haven't looked real good here in this first set. And Thury finishes that off of the block for a kill. Well, Chris, it was great having you here. Aero Education Foundation Director. Harvest is coming up. Chris is going to be down in the concourse. If you want to buy a ticket, go see Chris. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Good evening.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emery. I'm a senior outside.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm a senior DS libero. Would you rather be itchy or sticky forever?
Ew. Probably sticky, because I don't know, that's gonna... Okay. Would you rather have the ability to be invisible or to read people's minds?
Probably read people's minds.
Oh, really? Okay. What's the best animal sound you can make?
Meow.
Oh, I just asked her 2 questions in a row. She was supposed to ask me a question. Oh, okay. Okay.
Gosh, I have to find it. Okay. Wait, what's your biggest irrational fear?
I'm deathly afraid of frogs. And toads. Frogs and toads, actually. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, what's the best animal sound you can make? And you have to make it.
Meow.
Cat. Oh, good. Good job. Okay. Oh, my turn.
Oh. What's your go-to dance move, and can you show me?
Oh, okay. It's my favorite TikTok dance. There we go. Okay. Oh, I hope that doesn't go on camera. Okay, last question. This is a big one. Do fish get thirsty?
No.
Oh. Okay.
And welcome back to the Watertown Civic Arena, where the Watertown Aeros took set number 1, 25-10 over the Brookings Bobcats. In that first set, Anna Hertz with 6 kills, Emery Thury with 3 kills, and matched up with Madison Grimsrud with 3 kills. Both Munger and Grimsrud have a block each. Grace Corey right now comes in with 9 assists. Natalie Pearson, she leads the Aeros with 4 digs in that set. On the Brookings side, Macy Even and Tess Burns each with a kill. Macy Even also, and Logan Smid with 2 digs apiece. So Coach Thomas is going to look to regroup her team as they come out and try and take set number 2 from their I-29 rival, the Watertown Aeros. Stay with us tonight on the Dakota Land Federal Credit Union post-game show. We will have Grace Corey, I think, will be joining us here on the post-game show. Serves up by Strike. Corey with the set to the outside where Grimsrud stands waiting. Nice dig by Even. Strike with the pass, and that is out. Emma Hendricks will go back to the service line. Kimber Buys is blocked by Grimsrud for her second block on the evening. Ace for Emma Hendricks, unable to be corralled by Morgan Norgard, the senior libero. Not a lot of energy in the gym here tonight. Pretty quiet. Norgard free balls that over. Corey to the middle where Grimsrud is, dug up by Even, but dug out and into the Watertown side crowd for a kill. Hendricks sends it over. Good dig by Pearson. And Brookings called in to the net. Big swing by Buys, but that goes long. That'll keep Hendricks at the service line. Aeros up 6-0. Timeout by Brookings. Will take it as well. And we're back at the Watertown Civic Arena. Hendricks at the service line. And that is a kill by Riley Thompson. She is one of the outsides we talked about. She stands at 5 foot 10 inches tall. She is a senior. Good kill for Thompson. She goes back to the service line, the back row. Anna Hertz hitting out of the right side. She gets a kill.
Another kill for Anna Hertz. Serving for your Aeros, number 9, Kinsley.
That is kill number 7 for Anna Hertz this evening. Strike with the back set and swings along does Kimber Buys. Slide attack, and that is off the hands of Even and goes out the back for a kill for Madison Grimsrud. That's number 6 for Maddie. Four touches by the Bobcats. Point, Arrows. So we look around the state, Harrisburg, number 1 rated, goes up 1-0 on T area, and they take set number 1, 25-8. It's a good swing by Even. Unable to be dug up is Pearson, but she was in the right position. It just dropped right in front of her, down for the kill, or actually unable to be passed up, but good hit by Even nonetheless. Grimsrud with a kill.
Maddie Grimsrud with the kill.
Not a lot of AA matches going on this evening. Douglas facing off against Pierce, Sioux Falls, Washington versus Mitchell, and then the Bobcats and Arrows here tonight. Kill for Brookings.
Kill for Lydia Walker.
So we look into the A ranks. Hamlin is up on Flandreau 1-0, 25-6. They won that first set.
Serving for the Arrows, number 7, Grace Corey.
Grace Corey back to serve for Watertown. Corey over to Emery Thury, and Emery gets the kill. That's Emery's 4th kill on the evening. Grace will stay at the service line. Knuckleballs that over. Sets up the offense. Bach with the dig. Corey to Thury. Thury, big swing. And that is dug out of bounds. Emery Thury heating up with her 5th kill on the evening. Corey drives it over. Bump set to the outside, dug by Corey. Pearson will get that second ball now to Thury. Thury swings. Dug up by Brookings. Good dig by Pearson on that drive by Even. Even's going to get another opportunity, and that is blocked by the tandem of Munger and Bach. Reese Munger, just a sophomore, Siri Bach, a junior. Both of them playing varsity this year for the first time, still learning that speed of the game. We got a timeout on the court, 15-3 in set number 2. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back for live action. Grace Corey at the service line. Serving 15-3.
Kill for Brookings, number 12, Aero. Serving for Brookings, Mason Eden.
Ariel Farrell, a 5'9" senior, gets the kill. Brookings now with 2 points in a row. Good dig by Johnson in the back row. Swing by Bach and into the net. Hitting air for the Watertown Aeros. One-arm dig by Norgard. They do get it over. The Aeros looking to make something happen. Over to Bach. Bach with the tip, and it is picked up by Brookings. Good play by Brookings. Thury swings, and that is right off of the player in the back right. I think that was Kimber Buys. That's one thing about Emery Thury. She has got a cannon. When she's able to jump, she's able to get up, she's got a quick arm. One of the reasons why St. Cloud State is excited to have her. So the big three that we talk about for the Aeros. Hertz, Thury, and Grimsrud, all with 7 or 6 kills.
Serving for the Aeros, Natalie Pearson.
Pearson back to serve the libero. 2 years now she has been manning the backcourt. Good dig by Bach. She just was unable to control her body and went a little bit under the net. That would be a violation, so point to Brookings. Arrows are up 17-8 in set number 2. And in these types of matches, obviously the Arrows want to play at their level. Keep the intensity, keep the speed of the game. Maybe this is an opportunity to work on some things, communicate, challenge themselves. Good hit by number 9 of Brookings for a kill. That is Thompson. Riley Thompson with her second kill on the night. That one is long for the Arrows. So the Bobcats crawling back into this set, only down by 7. Arrows do have a 1-0 lead. Strike with the serve and service error for Cameron Strike. The Arrows are going to send Emma Hendricks back to serve.
Number 14, Emma Hendricks.
Emma's got 1 ace today. And that drops in between Grimsrud and Hertz. That's just maybe a little bit of the communication, maybe a little bit of lack of experience there. Grimsrud went up for the block, and you'd want to see maybe Hertz come over and call that one off from her spot as Grimsrud comes down and goes over to try and make the dig, and she sees Hertz coming, pulls up, and Hertz pulled up. So error in communication. Kinsley Johnson back to serve. These Arrows have had a monster of a schedule, playing 3 #1 ranked teams, 2 state champions, 1 in South Dakota, 1 in Minnesota, and dropping all 3 of them in tight matches. The first 2 against Chester and Del Rapids was at a tournament in Huron, and in that tournament you only play 3 sets, and so it's the best of 3, and the Arrows split them and did lose 2-1, but close matches. And then right here on Aero TV, we saw the 5-setter against the Minnesota state champions in AAA, the Marshall Tigers, and the Arrows did drop that in 5 as well. Arrows looking to get back on a winning way, and we have a stacked play. One of the offensive plays that the Arrows do, where Emery Thury, or even the outside of Anna Hertz, comes right behind the middle. The middle goes up, acts like they're going to hit, and comes down, and Thury or Hertz follow right behind the middle, and that time it worked for a kill. Good hit on the outside by, I believe that was Kimber Buys that made that kill.
Kimber Buys with the kill. Serving for Brookings, number 21, Tess Burns.
That is Buys' first kill tonight. Tess Burns. We've called her name a lot. Emery Thury, boom, goes the dynamite from that middle spot. Really maybe from that 2 spot along the net for a kill. Madison Grimsrud back to serve. And into the net for Madison Grimsrud.
Number 6, Kimber Buys.
Buys goes back to serve. Good serve by Buys. And a miss hit by Emery Thury. You don't see those too often, and going into that bottom third of the net. That time was a miss hit by Thury. It keeps Buys at the service line, but into the net for a service error will send Grace Corey, the Aero setter, back to serve. Grace Corey with 19 assists here tonight. 4 digs. He stands at 5'6" and stay along with us on the Dakota Land Federal Credit Union post-game show. And Grace hopefully will join us.
Serving for Brookings, number
And a kill for Aero Farrell, number 12, the senior. Macy even back to serve. Good serve by Macy. Corey with the set. Rejected is Munger. To Thury. Thury's rejected, but right back over the net, and Thury, the athleticism shown off there, goes right back up, and one times it back down for the kill. Emery Thury now in double digits in kills. First arrow there tonight. She's got 10. Miscommunication on the Bobcats side. Arrows take set number 2, 25-15. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back at the Watertown Civic Arena, where the Watertown Arrows have really been in command all night tonight. They are up 2-0. They are going to start with Emma Hendricks serving, as they generally do in these rotations. Kill by Anna Hertz. Carla Willett, thanks for watching and listening. She asks a question on our YouTube channel if the football game is at the Watertown Stadium. Yes. Carla, the football game tomorrow will be at the Watertown Stadium. We hope that you come on out, dress warm. Going to be a nice fall evening at the Watertown Stadium as the Aeros take on Yankton. For those of you that cannot make it to the Watertown Stadium, we will be live right here on Aero TV. Nice rally here by Brookings and Watertown. Brookings is going to get a free ball. Bai sets this up and hit into the net by Aero Farrell. So tough, hard fought point, but the Aeros come out on top. They're up 2-0 in set number 3. They do lead Brookings 2 sets to nothing. Error by Emma Hendricks serves that into the net.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 5,
Cameron Strike to serve. Hertz paints the line for a kill. Bobby Joe Superior raises that flag, or puts that flag down for the kill. Arrows up 3-1. Kinsley Johnson to serve, the senior. And touch is called by Bobby Joe. That will be a kill for Brookings.
serving for the Bobcats, Riley Thompson.
They'll send Riley Thompson back to the service line. I understand we have a birthday in the audience. Gabe Norberg. Happy birthday to Gabe Norberg. He's spending it here in the student section, cheering on his classmates. Brookings right now feeling some momentum. You can see and feel the energy by Brookings. Watertown really just quite flat right now. One of the things I've noticed, which is a little bit different than years past, it doesn't appear that the Watertown bench is taking stats this year. Appears that they take stats right behind. The bench, good kill by Emery Thury, and that's what you want to see right there. The Watertown bench, they ended up standing up, cheering, and that's what you want to see. If you're not taking stats, get into the game. Every time that there's a point, stand up, because it keeps you into the game. Keeps your teammates energized, and that's one of the things you'll see if you go and watch a college volleyball match. The college players, if they are not playing, they are standing, they are cheering, lots of energy. High school doesn't allow standing by the teams. I wish that were changed. I think that would be a big benefit to create a more energetic atmosphere, but that is not allowed in high school volleyball. In order to see that, you would have to go to a college match. Right now, the Bobcats, all energy on their side, tie this up 5-5. The Arrows need to turn the tide. Good hustle play by Strike. Right now, the Bobcats out hustling the Arrows, but Emery Thury. Boom goes the dynamite for Emery Thury. She puts that down for the kill. It's her 12th kill here tonight. Even with the kill off of the blocker's hands couldn't tell if that was off of Munger or Bach, but either way, they got a touch. They were right there, and kill is made by Macy Even. It's Macy's third kill on the evening, and she does lead all Bobcats right now with 3 kills. Kimber Buys with the service error. That would be her third error from the service line tonight. Anna Hertz gets the overpass and puts that down for a kill. Good ups for Anna Hertz, and Anna has been a real bright spot and for the Arrows, playing that outside position, which was vacated by Emily Tischer. Emily Tischer and Emery Thury were the outsides last year. Another big kill for Anna Hertz. Good dig by Pearson, going to be into the net. Corey's unable to get it out, and that does drop down for a kill.
Macy Evans with the kill. Now serving for the Bobcats.
That will be Macy Evans' 4th kill here tonight. Even does lead the Bobcats with 10 digs. Back set to Munger. And Munger drives that one to the floor for the kill. It'll be Reese's 2nd kill on the night. Anna Hertz, the overpass, and she puts down. Anna Hertz has got a dozen kills. Arrows up 11-7. Coach Thomas calls a timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hi, I'm Grace Corey. I'm a senior setter.
Hi, I'm Kinsley Johnson. I'm a senior DS libero. Grace, would you rather lose your sense of smell or your sense of taste?
Probably my sense of smell.
Yeah, I agree.
Would you rather have an extra toe or an extra finger?
Probably an extra finger. Do you have any strange nervous habits?
I just bite my nails when I'm nervous.
Fair, I do that too.
Okay, Kins, does round or square pizza taste better?
I think round. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Definitely My Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts. Kins, if you could have a...
Natalie Pearson gets the overpass. Anna Hertz puts that down. And that's what you're looking for. If you don't get the ace by a server, you're taking the other team out of system. In this case, it was an overpass. And tonight, Anna Hertz has been 100% in taking advantage of the overpasses. And she does, oh, I spoke too soon. That's what we call the broadcaster's jinx, and she was just in the net on that overpass for that error. 13-8. Arrows up, but it not much energy in the gym. And that time, Tess Burns took advantage of the overpass of the Arrows. Kelly Ketwig coaching tonight in place of Rosemary Bellum. Good pass that time. Now it goes to Grimsrud, and she puts that down for the kill. Grimsrud with 8 kills.
Serving for the Aeros, number 14, Emma Hendricks.
Blocked by Grimsrud. That's Grimsrud's 3rd block tonight. Grimsrud averages 3.2 blocks per match. She is at 3 right now, so she's right at her average. Anna Hertz hits that one long. In last year's 5-set matches, if I remember right, both teams really served well, or you could say didn't pass well. I believe one team had 12 aces, and the other team, which were the Aeros, came out on top with 13 aces. Different type of game here this season. This is an ESD match between these two teams and the rivals. We talked about Coach Erin Thomas, and she actually played club volleyball with one of the Watertown Aero greats in Marcelina Glab. They played on a club team together. This won't come as a surprise to anybody, but her favorite memory of playing in the Civic Arena was when Brookings swept Watertown at the 2009 Aero Homecoming. Her favorite match is of coaching, actually, is also right here in the Watertown Civic Arena. And Coach Thomas says it was last year at that 5-setter against Watertown. Watertown, a rated team last season. And the Brookings Bobcats came in and gave the Aeros everything they could handle in that match. Took them to 5. The Aeros ended up winning that one, but it was a fun match nonetheless, and Coach Thomas cited that match as being a fun match, although she would have liked to have come out on the other side. I thought that was down. They're going to say play on. Munger, blocked, tries to dig her own block, but digs that out of bounds. Some other players on that club team that Erin Thomas talks about was Caitlin Anderson. She was out of Chester. Allison Beck. I believe that's the daughter of the longtime Arlington coach, Anita Beck. Kelsey Backus, another Chester player. Of course, Marcelina were on there. Marcelina, Backus, Beck, and Anderson were all All-State that year in 2009. So what a club team that was. Club really didn't take off in Watertown until about 2016 is when club was really developed in the Watertown area, and it used to be your better players from Watertown would travel, and Marcelina did that and played, and I know Taylor Corey, Mariah Glow, they traveled out of town for club, and that was before club came to Watertown, and now club is something that nearly all of these girls play in order to stay competitive at whether it be the AA, the A, or the B levels. Erin Thomas also talks about Katie Gordon, another Brookings player, also being on that club team. So Good memories as Erin Thomas goes back in the memory books for her and her experience at the Watertown Civic Arena. We'll be back. And we're back at the Watertown Civic Arena. Grace Corey at the service line. The Aero's only up by 5, 19-14. Really not an overly exciting match. The Aeros really haven't been playing their speed tonight. Some lack of energy, and it's matches like this that you work on things, but you have to force yourself. There was a coach, John Hegerly, out of Jamestown University, and he says that every match you have to put a tablespoon of yourself into it. Big hit by Emery Thury. Emery Thury now with 14 kills on the night. But he would talk about that tablespoon, and every single member of his collegiate team, the Jimmies, his expectation is that they're putting in a tablespoon of themselves, and that means energy, it means vocally, it means support. And you have to force yourself to do that sometimes. And these matches, you know, when things are going all your way and maybe you don't have to play with that energy, you got to force yourself to do so. And at times the Aeros have done that tonight, and other times it's been kind of quiet. But I'd also say the environment here in the Civic Arena overwhelmingly has been a subdued crowd, although the student section during the timeouts and between the set breaks, they have gotten into it. No cheerleaders here, so it's student led, and you know, it looks like a party theme or Hawaiian theme for the student body here tonight. Emery Thury back to serve. Emery Thury has got one ace on the evening. Corey with the dig. Natalie over to Hertz. Big stretch by Hertz. She gets it over. Back row attack, and that is into the net. The Aero's up 24-15. This is set number 3 and match point. Emery Thury serving for match point. Stay with us for the Dakota Land Federal Credit Union post-game show. Grace Corey will be joining us after this match, and that is the match, and it ends on an attack error into the net. The Aeros went 25-15 in set number 3. As we await Grace Corey up here in the Aero TV DFS booth. One of our sponsors is DFS, and we will be live for the Dakota Land Federal Credit Union post-game show. But as we're waiting, I want to talk about our superb team. We couldn't put on Aero TV in this production without the amazing people behind the camera. And tonight, our technical director is Mason Mogg. He is a 10th grader, class of 2027. Our camera operators tonight is Jaron Mogg, an 8th grader, class of 2029. Jonathan Gilbertson, he is our veteran here at Aero TV. He is a senior, class of 2025. Anthony Jackson, he is new to the Aero TV crew. And he is from the class of 2025, Kyle Gall. He's a mainstay veteran here. He sits off to my left, and I appreciate everything that he does for Aero TV. Kyle Gall, class of 2008. Is that right, Kyle? It is. So thanks for being here. Zach Bergen, class of 2027. And we've got a new Aero TV member making her debut behind the scenes for Aero TV, and that is Cammie Chrisman, class of 2026. We are produced by Ryan Remmers, and that is class of 1992. So we really appreciate all the work of those behind the scenes at Aero TV. As we await Grace Corey coming up, we'll go through some of our statistics here, and they are for Brookings. Brookings is led at the attack department by Macy Even. She's the junior. She ends up with a team high of 5 kills here this evening. There's a number of Bobcats with 2 kills. They are Lydia Walker, Riley Thompson, Lily Thompson, Ariel Farrell, and Tess Burns. Logan Smid and Kimber Buys rounded out with 1. Again, ladies and gentlemen, these statistics are unofficial statistics, and they are the best that we do from the rafters of the Watertown Civic Arena. And the assist department, they run that 6-2, 2 setters. Cameron Strike is the team lead for the Bobcats with 10 assists tonight, followed by Kimber Buys with 4. Brookings does come out of the arena with 2 blocks, 1 each by Macy Even and Lily Thompson. In the dig department, in that backcourt, Macy Even brings the defense in with 12 digs, followed by both Logan Smid and Morgan Norgard, the libero, with 6 apiece. Cameron Strike has 4, Tess Burns 3, Riley Thompson and Kimber Buys come in with 2 digs apiece. For the Watertown Arrows, they are led by their big 3, and Emery Thury is going to take the kill lead tonight for a match high of 14 kills, followed by her fellow outside hitter Anna Hertz with 13. Madison Grimsrud, the 6'1 senior, with 9. Reese Munger, the other middle, with 2. And Siri Bach, she rounds out the kill department with 1. In the dig department, in that backcourt, we are led, or the Arrows are led, by Natalie Pearson with 16 digs, Kinsley Johnson with 10 digs, Emery Thury 8, Grace Corey with 6 digs, Emma Hendricks 3, Anna Hertz with 2, and rounding out the dig department is Siri Bach. We are joined tonight by Grace Corey. I'll sit back and give you the limelight here of the camera, Grace. Thank you. Grace is the senior setter, and she has the match high of assists tonight with 28 assists on this match. So, Grace, you've played now. The Arrows are 4-3. You played setter for the Arrows your sophomore year, and then in your off-season training, you ended up tearing your ACL and sitting out last year. So this year, you're back.
Yep.
And just tell us how that recuperation time was through, the PT, the surgery, and just what it means to be able to come back and play your senior year.
Yeah, it means a lot. I had to work really hard in the off season to get back. It was a tough 9 months of hard work. So it's really special to be just back out on that court playing the sport I love.
Yeah, and it's fun to have you back on the court and seeing you play and out there. what was that? There's a lot of players, girls, boys out there that have had knee injuries. Is there anything that you learned that you took away during that time?
I learned that I can't do it without the support from my family and my friends, but I can't do it without God. And He was the reason I got through that.
Very good, very good. And I know, obviously, you're my daughter, and so I know how much time that you've worked, and the sweat, the tears that you went through, and we're very proud of you. So tonight, Brookings Bobcats come to town, and you defeat them in 3. At times, while you guys come out with the win, is it hard to play a match like this as far as keeping your energy when just everything is either going your way and there's, not the competition level that maybe you've played in that 5-setter against Marshall?
Yeah, it's really hard just to keep the energy, and that was something that we talked about in every huddle, that we needed to keep the energy and we couldn't go flat, because once we go flat and we start like dialing it back, they're going to just catch up with us. So we needed to keep our foot on the gas and not let up.
I talked about in the pregame that one of your off-season training partners was Cameron Strike across the net from you tonight. She was a setter for Brookings. Did you get a chance to talk with her, and what was that like being on the opposite sides of a net?
It was really it was fun. It was a special moment. We've gotten to be good friends from the off-season training, so it's just good to see how far she's come and how well she's doing on the other side of the net, and it's just good to compete. But
yeah, and she's new to the varsity ranks, and first-time setter over there, and she worked hard in the off-season as well. So where do you go from here? What you guys are 4-3, I believe now. You've dropped 3 against 3 number 1 rated teams. So where do you go from here?
It was really good. We needed this win just to get us back on our feet, to get this streak. We need to keep putting our foot on the gas and get some more wins out of the next couple games.
Very good. Well, you've got a couple of sisters, a brother, a mom, and I always give everybody an opportunity to give a shout-out to them. So go ahead and give them a shout-out. Or maybe I just did.
Yeah, you kind of just did. But, hey, guys.
All right, very good. Grace Corey, senior setter, joining us here on Aero TV. She ends up with 28 assists in this 3-set match versus Brookings. Thanks for joining us, Grace.
Thank you.
All right, as we do each and every night, we want to remind you Aero TV will be back tomorrow night as the Watertown Aeros host the Brookings Bobcats live at the Watertown, the Watertown Aeros are hosting the Yankton Bucks in football at the Watertown Stadium. Sam Mooney will have the call live on Aero TV, so join us for that. And for Ryan Remmers, the entire crew, who you can see right off to my right here. There they are. Everybody give them a wave. We appreciate all they do for us, and we want to remind you that an arrow can only be shot by pulling it backward. So when life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means it's going to launch you into something great. So just focus and keep aiming. I am Cam Corey, and for the whole Aero TV crew, good evening.